It's our favorite time of the month. It is the dollar deals. This one is for the Saturday event. I'm going to show you guys 5 project ideas using some of the files included in this month's dollar deals. Project number 1 and 2 is going to be coming from this bundle right here. So we're going to be using 2 of those files. Absolutely love this one. So cute. All right, so for the first idea, the first project, we are going to do a sign, and this is a countdown to Halloween. I love it. It is so cute. All right, so what I've already done is I've already cut out my piece of vinyl. I am using StarCraft in the matte. It is permanent, but it's the matte because it looks like it's hand painted. So I've got a sign here. I've already all I did was size this down and cut out all of my pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some transfer tape, and I'm gonna try to pick up all of these pieces at one time. All right, so now we're ready for our next layer. So I've just got a piece of parchment underneath to protect this sticky piece here, and that way this does not stick to my surface. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick up that next piece. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line that up. All right, just like that, we're gonna go ahead and peel it off and grab the rest. All right, and there we have it. So we have one piece. So this is going to allow us to lay this on our sign super straight, super perfect, all at one time. Now, if you are a newbie, you could definitely take that parchment paper, put it here, and then start to layer this down so that way you don't mess up. But if you're definitely a pro, you can just get it just like this, kind of hover above it a little bit, and then slowly drop it down. So there we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and smooth everything out, and then we're gonna take our squeegee one last time and rub everything in. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a corner here, and we're just gonna go ahead and try to hold it flat and peel. There we go. Now you could definitely put this on a piece of parchment paper and save it for another project. And here you have it. There is our finished sign. I think it came out so cute. Now what you can do is you can, put some wax on here so that way you can write on here with a removable marker, or you could create and cut out some printable stickers if you wanted to, some print and cut numbers, or you could also even cut out felt and hot glue a magnet on both sides. So you're going to put one on this side, and then you would put those on each of those numbers. So feel free to do whatever you want to whenever it comes to those numbers. Once again, I'm so excited with the way that this one came out. It is so cute. So let's go ahead and move on to project number 2. For our next project, once again, we are using the exact same bundle as we did for the sign. We're going to need a pillowcase cover. This is a canvas one here, and then we've just got a blank pillow form. What I like to do with my pillowcase covers is you can see here, this one has a zipper right here on the back. I'm just going to take my Cricut pad, place it in here the correct way, that way we are ready to press. So we're gonna put it down, face down inside of our pillowcase cover. We're gonna zip it shut, and this is going to help us avoid that zipper. Now I have already pre-cut out, I'm using Siser EasyColor. I've got black here, orange, I've got a little brown and a little bit of green here. So I've already pre-cut these. So we're gonna have a few different layers. Now whenever it comes to layering, you want to hit this with just a few seconds on each layer, and then the final press will do the full amount. So we're gonna be doing 320 for 30 seconds total, but we're gonna do 320 for around 2 to 5 seconds each time. So the very first thing that we wanna do while this is heating up, we're around 270 right now. We're gonna go ahead and remove any sort of moisture and just kind of smooth everything out. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of everything here except for our bottom layer. I'm gonna go ahead and fold it in half, just as we usually would, to get that center mark. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just center this right here on our pillow. There we have it. All right, so we are at 310, but we only need, we're almost there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get going. So like I said, I've got 2 seconds, 2-second tack down is all I need. So I'm gonna get the top part there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get the bottom part. Now keep in mind with Siser EasyColor that it is a warm pill. Even though we've just done a tack down, you can see how easy it is to peel it away. All right, so let's go in with that second layer here. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this right here. All right, now you can see that we've got this part exposed. So you could take that exact same piece we just removed or cover it with a piece of parchment. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cover everything there, and we're just gonna go right on top of that orange. Now, once again, we're only going around 2 to 5 seconds, so that seems pretty good to me. We're gonna pick it up, and then we're gonna go ahead and try to peel. If it's not ready, give it just a few more seconds. Now that I have that cover sheet removed, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this and get that bottom portion just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this because everything else is gonna be at the top. I'm gonna hit it for the 320 for 30 seconds, just because we're no longer gonna work at that bottom part and to really tack down that bottom. So my orange really didn't wanna stick too well. Sometimes it's a little bit weird when it comes to canvas. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move this out of our way. There we go, now that looks perfect. So I'm going to just make sure that my mat is all the way up there towards the top, because this is where we're going to finish up. I'm gonna go ahead and get my brown stem on here just like so, cover everything up, and I just need a couple second tack down like I said. All right, now since this is my final layer, I'm gonna go ahead and go on top and hit go. Once again, I'm just paying attention to that top area. All right, so here we go. We're gonna move this out of the way, remove that parchment, remove that little carrier sheet, and there you have it. How stinking cute is this? So adorable. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unzip that. We're going to pull out that pressing pillow. And now we're gonna go ahead and insert our pillow. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fold it in half, just kind of like this down here at the bottom, like a taco, as I always say. Get it in there, and then it will switch to the other side and do the same. So we're going to squeeze it and then push it in there. There you go. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go ahead and zip this up. And there we go. How stinking cute is this? I love the way that it came out. So this was 2 projects, like I said, out of that one bundle. You guys let me know down below, will you guys be snagging this bundle as well? I love it so, so much. For project number 3, we are going to be creating this really fun tote bag using this white, which would be perfect if you use the glow in the dark, but this one is white, and then I've got a couple cute ghosts on here. So I've got and it's gonna pop off perfectly off this black tote. So we are using this bundle right here, and there is tons of stuff to choose from. So this is a really, really big one, and this was just included right down in there. So we're gonna use this one here, so let's go ahead and prep it. So we're gonna go ahead and remove any sort of moisture just as we normally have, and then just kind of smooth everything out. I'm using the exact same time and temp. I'm using that 320 for 30 seconds as well. I'm gonna use a lint roller just to go by here and remove any sort of lint or debris. So this is another fun design that has 3 different layers. So we're going to get down our big layer first, and then we'll come back and add these super cute little ghosts. So very first one, we're gonna do the same thing as we did last time, is we're just gonna have 2 to 5 second tack down. All right, so I should be able to get everything with one press. I'm gonna go right on top for, like I said, around 2 to 5 seconds. I'm giving it around medium pressure. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move that out of our way here, and then we are going to attempt to peel it just like so. All right, for our super cute little ghosts here, I'm actually gonna be able to layer them down at the exact same time, as long as you cut away and make sure that there is no overlapping. You can lay them down at the exact same time. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. So I'm gonna get these guys down, and then we're gonna cover it with that parchment paper. Now this time, we're gonna do the entire 320 for 30 seconds. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this out of the way, remove our parchment, and then quickly go ahead and remove these little pieces here. And how stinking cute is this bag? I really, really love this one, and I love the way that white pops off that black, and then those pops of color, so, so cute. Once again, if you did this with glow in the dark, it would still look white, but at night it would glow. So definitely recommend that you try that out. So here's another great bundle from this month's Dollar Deal. For project number 4, we are going to be using that really big mega bundle that includes all these funny sarcastic sayings. So I did this one right here that says, being an adult is the dumbest thing ever. I really, really love this. So once again, white on black really, really pops. I love that. So I've got a black cotton t-shirt with some white HTV. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep those same temps, 320 for 30 seconds. So I've got my Cricut pad. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this guy down. We're gonna go ahead and remove that moisture and just kind of smooth everything out, just around 5 to 10 seconds or so. Go ahead and get this out of the way. Now, these are really easy projects because you're just going to drag and drop them into Cricut Design Space and size them out, cut them out. I promise you they are that easy. All right, so to find that center, once again, we're gonna fold it in half, get our crease mark, and I'm gonna come down around 4 fingers or so this time. So I'm gonna bring this one down. There we have it. And we are ready. So I think I may have, nope, I think we're gonna be able to hit it all at one time. Perfect. So we're gonna hit go 320 for 30 seconds. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and lift that out of the way, and then we are gonna go ahead and slowly fill this out here. How adorable. I love these funny quotes here, so cute. Now, these are really great sellers as well. So if you are somebody that wants to start a small business, this is great ones right here. And it comes with so many different designs that you could create an entire line based off of these little funny sarcasm quotes. So I really love it. Also, once again, would be cute on a coffee mug or even a tote, but absolutely love it. For our 5th project, we are going to be making this adorable baby bodysuit using Flock HTV. So Flock HTV feels like velvet, which is perfect for babies. It's so soft on their skin. And if you have not tried Flock, you have to check it out. It comes in a lot of different fun colors, but it's another way to add a 3-dimensional design to your stuff. So I'm using this little baby bodysuit from Cricut. So you could use Cricut infusible ink on here if you wanted to, or you could definitely do something like this. So I've already cut it out and we're ready to go. I'm using my Cricut pad, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bump it up. So when I cut this out, all I did was use Cricut glitter settings and it worked perfect. And then for the Cricut press here, I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up to 330 for 30 seconds, and we're gonna be good to go. All right, so a few things to prep this. So I've got my Cricut pad, but one thing we have to be mindful for these little baby bodysuits is that they have these little seams here. So if you have that smaller Cricut pad, I think it's 8 by 10, that would be perfect to put in here sideways or even straight there, and that would really help you. But I don't have that at the moment. So we're using this one, I think it's around a 10 by 10, and I'm gonna be using a pressing pillow because what's going to happen is this pressing pillow is gonna let those seams just sink right inside. So we're gonna go ahead and get our pressing pillow on top of that, and then we're just going to lay this right up here. So we're going to first remove any sort of lint and debris. We're gonna go ahead and remove any sort of moisture and just smooth everything out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that for around 5 seconds or so. All right, so we're gonna move this out of the way. And now I'm gonna go back in and remove any sort of lint or debris. All right, so for our last design, I was trying to find a way for you guys to see this so much better on the pink wall there, but we're gonna be using this really cute design. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and line it up here. So I'm just gonna get it right here on my t-shirt. All right, and then we're gonna go. So I'm probably gonna go down just like this. I'm gonna hit go, and I'm gonna get some nice pressure. I'm really pushing down to get that pad kind of melted into the t-shirt, if you will. So we're gonna do 330 for 30 seconds. All right, here we go. So we're gonna move it out of the way, and then we are gonna go ahead and peel. Just like this. So not only does that black just pop off of here like gorgeous, it feels so good. It's soft and buttery. It just feels like velvet. It's amazing. And just like that, we made our very own baby bodysuit. How cute is this? This would be a perfect gift or the perfect gift for your own baby to wear this holiday season. So make sure you guys snag these. These are from the Saturday dollar event, not to confuse anybody. So make sure you guys definitely check all of those out. So I hope you guys have found some inspiration along the way. So you can see here we've got 5 different projects all the way around me, from pillows to tote bags to t-shirts to baby bodysuits. There's so much stuff that you guys can make with your Cricut. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.